Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, but I just decided to record this little video, hang out with you guys for a bit, drink my coffee and whatever, because I do want to make more videos, and I know I always say that, but you know, life gets in the way and such. But I'm trying to be more chill and just create more or record more videos of whatever. So yes, this video is basically going to just be a flip through the Bohemian Gothic Tarot, the traditional size, and I believe this is the third edition, and basically I traded my mini version with Bart, and I'm just gonna share with you his Instagram so you guys can see. Go follow him. It's called Where Alders Whisper, and he also has a YouTube channel of the same name. So go subscribe to his channel, go follow him on Instagram and whatnot. He does content, I believe, mostly on tarot and tarot decks and stuff like that. So we traded because he was looking to get the mini version, and all I had was the mini version, and when I was purchasing the mini version, I really wanted the full-size one, but it wasn't available anymore. So this was the perfect trade. And I actually opened the package already. Obviously, it was really nicely wrapped in this beautiful blue paper, and decorated with this little leaf. He also sent me this little card with a thank you note in the back. But yeah, super cute. So both of our decks were boxless, and they already came that way, because I believe Baba Studios were like just selling the rest of the decks boxless in the end, and I believe this deck is out of print, at least currently. So he made this little cute box. I love it. I also sent mine in the box. I made like a tiny ultra cringy spooky box. So yeah, I already started going through it, and then I was like, wait, I could share this with you guys on camera, right? Okay, so this is the little book. The mini deck didn't come with the booklet, so I am curious to go through this one and see if there's any goodies. And I believe that Bart already has one Bohemian Gothic that is full size, I believe the first edition, so he just wanted to have the mini version as well. So I am super hyped. This deck comes with 2 lovers cards, and I really don't like this one. It just like makes me cringe. So I actually don't know where this card is from my mini deck. I know I have it stored somewhere, but I don't know where it is because I kept it out of my deck. And this is the lover's card that I kept in the deck because I really love this one. So this deck is perfect for the spooky season. Yeah, and for anybody with a goth heart. And I really just immediately noticed how I am just able to dive into this deck way more than with the mini version. I really like the artwork in this deck. And in my opinion, like the full-size deck is better than the mini one. But I guess the mini one is good to have as a travel size. But yeah, the full size definitely pulls me in much more. And come on, look at all of this gothy, Halloween-y goodness. It's just, I love it. I love it. And you know, with when you trade decks, you can tell that they have been loved, they have been used, but I really don't mind that, to be completely honest, as long as the deck is, you know, undamaged. Yeah, I love this. I love this. And he actually was so kind to put it in order. I admit I didn't put mine in order, because I figured, you know, he would shuffle it anyway. But yes, I love this. I love this. So much spookiness. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, like, it's insane how much better you can see the artwork, and it just makes a huge difference, for me at least. Yeah, because, you know, a bunch of this little stuff, because just now in the death card I can see that there appear to be like two people, two persons, whatever you say it, however you say it, laying down there. And I'm not sure if I noticed that in the mini version, just because the artwork is so condensed, you know, into this one tiny surface. Yeah, definitely much better. I love this version. I'm so happy that we traded. And, you know, if you know Joanna, aka Nomqua, on YouTube, or on Patreon, she actually recommended Bart to me because she apparently traded with him before, and he is like really legit, super kind, super generous, honest, upfront. I love it. So yeah, if you are looking to trade decks with somebody, he is definitely somebody I would recommend, at least, you know, judging by my own experience. And I only traded decks twice before, I believe. And the first one I traded, or the first one, did I trade the first one? No, I think the first one, yeah. What I wanted to say is basically that I only traded or bought used decks twice in my life, and both were out of print decks. Because I tend to, I have problems with trusting people. But it was a good experience both times. So if you're wondering, the first one that I ever bought used was the Peinture du Monde Tarot, and that one is also, I don't know if that deck comes in a full size like this one, but it's a mini deck, and I love that one as well. I love this. I love this. This is so much better. Oh, it's not even spring yet properly, and I'm already excited for autumn. But I like to switch things up. I don't know why. Maybe it's to balance the energies around me and in my mind and, you know, in my life in general. But I tend to work with the opposite decks from the season. So I tend to pull out the spooky decks in the summer. I don't know. And I tend to pull out like bright and light and more gentle decks in the winter, because I feel like I need that more, you know. So I'm kind of balancing the energies of my life like that. But yes, this is definitely a gothy, spooky deck with a lot of that Victorian kind of, or I don't know, yeah, it's not exactly Victorian, but like It's a Bohemian Gothic, so it makes sense what it is. But yeah. Very spooky, very nice. It's a clear reader as well. If you're versed in the Rider-Waite-Smith system, this is gonna be super easy. But yeah, lots of graveyards, lots of gloomy skies, lots of weird-ass people, creepy-ass children with weird expressions and stuff. Lots of blues and blacks and grays with like bright pops of red. I love it. Come on, look at this child. It's so weird. How creepy is it? But I love it. It's this cheesy Halloween aesthetic that I'm just living for. These children look weird. This dude always reminds me of Fester from the Addams Family. Although he looks to be like a vampire, like old school vampire. But still. Yeah, but there are definitely so many details in this deck when it's full size, you know, that you notice. That you don't notice in a mini. Yeah, like this person right there, for example. Things like that. I am so happy with this trade. For real. So happy. And look at this little grandma. She looks like all innocent and, you know, she's a grandma, but then look at the shadow. But yeah, spooky children all around. Love it. Love it. So good. And this one, you know, the Three of Swords, it's kind of mischievous and strange. This lady looks like she might have snapped the neck of this dove herself, and now she's pretending like she didn't do anything. I don't know. And doves, you know, they mate for life, as far as I know. And this one is dead, and this one is obviously grieving for it. So it's a sad card, but also with a hint of, you know, maleficence to it. And old school werewolves. She's like, oh no. But then again, she's kind of digging it. But you can see, if you're familiar with the Rider-Waite-Smith system, you can see the similarities in this deck. Love it. Love it. Can't wait to shuffle it and, you know, read with it and whatnot. I definitely feel more pulled to work with this deck now that I have the full size, because the mini, as I said, it's cute, but it's more like, in my opinion at least, it's more to keep as a mini travel version of it. So yes, I'm gonna shuffle this deck and yeah, just enjoy it basically. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through. Let me know in the comments, do you own this deck? Do you want to own this deck? Do you have the mini version or you have the full size? And what do you think about it? Which one is better for you and why? I'd love to know. I like discussing things like that and chatting with you guys and whatnot. Also, do you buy secondhand decks? or do you prefer buying new ones? And where do you buy secondhand decks? Especially everybody who is from Europe and not from USA. I'd love to know. Oh, and by the way, like that, if you can hear any weird noises, it's the dog. It's the neighbor's dog outside. She's just going crazy whenever anybody passes by. So just so you know what the weird sound is. So yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you're interested in tarot content in terms of studies, spreads, and all of that good stuff, you know, join my Patreon. You know, and also if you want to know more about my personal witchy practice, spells, rituals, and whatnot, I share a bunch of that on my Patreon every month. So join us, and yeah, have a nice day. Bye.